Hey guys, it's Rody T and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video, and today we have one goal and one goal only, and that is we are going to be trying to unlock Tainted Lost. So I wanted to try to unlock Tainted Lost because I feel like it would be a fun character just to play. We have Tarot Cloth in our curse room here. I'm going to try to re-roll it to maybe get 9 lives. Okay, Little Horn is an acceptable item. We will take it. I think I'll try to re-roll Big Chubby because I think we could get something better. Alright, let's use our re-roll here. And, okay, I guess we should have probably taken Big Chubby, but that's just hindsight talking. We didn't know that Eternal D6 would have deleted it, but it's alright. I don't think that Big Chubby would have been the difference maker on this run anyway. Alright, let's go take on our boss. We do have our Eternal D6 charge ready, and we may want to use it, honestly, on Cube of Meat or Ball of Bandages, just because I feel like Ball of Bandages or Cube of Meat is not particularly amazing on the Lost, as you do have to get close to enemies to make it do damage, and we don't really want to do that on the Lost because that will probably end up compromising our Holy Mantle charge, which is kind of valuable, as it's our only way to have any sort of damage reduction. Okay, so I did re-roll it, and we re-rolled into the Stapler, which is actually really good here, as that just boosts our damage quite a bit. And we spawned right next to the item room on this floor, which gives us an Odd Mushroom, which is just going to be a damage up, but a speed down. Alright, let's go ahead and fight our boss. Since we do have a charge of Eternal D6 available, I would like to take advantage of it for the Deal with the Devil, so let's try to do that. I did get hit already, so gotta be a little careful. I think we're gonna be alright though. We will just take Bar of Soap. It's gonna be nice for the run no matter what. And we'll take Guppy's Hairball just in case we do actually end up getting the Guppy transformation, as this is a pretty good first step. So I'm gonna go explore the floor to maybe get a curse room. And if I don't find anything, I'll see you guys on the next floor. Alright, well, we did find a curse room, and as you can see, we did have an item in here, and it is the Mark, which I am going to take because, well, a couple of reasons. The damage up is nice, but so is the speed, and I'd say it's almost as equivalent to speed up. I wanted to re-roll that to maybe get, like, Birthright or something, but it didn't work. But yeah, let's go ahead and move to the next floor. Okay, here's our item room for the floor. See what we get. We will take 8-inch nails. It will be a pretty nice damage up for the run. And now we have 9 damage on the 3rd floor, which is pretty great if you ask me. So it's been a couple of days since the last question of the day that I've done, and I figured I'd bring it back today. And for today's question of the day, I was thinking, what do you guys think is the hardest boss in all of Isaac? For me personally, I'd have to say Delirium, as his nature is just kind of like too random for me. Some other tough bosses like the Hush or Other even, their attacks are sort of like a pattern, like you can get used to it, while Delirium on the other hand is just like full-blown chaos. You can't really prepare for whatever Delirium's gonna do. We just got Glass Eye from a gold chest, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and use our reroll here. And unfortunately, it didn't really end up working. So I'm going to go get our reroll ready, and then we'll go fight the boss. Alright, let's fight our boss. See what we have here. Gertie Jr. should be pretty easy. 8-inch nails actually does make this pretty simple, as the knockback is extremely helpful for this boss, especially when Gertie Jr. does charge at you. And there we go. We took him out, no problem. We got Meat, which is going to be a good just sort of a minor damage up, but it's alright. We're going to leave Mom's Locket on the ground and take Perfection with us, because Perfection is a pretty nice trinket to have on the Lost, because you can basically never lose it unless you have extra lives. Okay, here's our next item room, and let's see what we have here. Mom's Wig is alright, but we can get something better. We'll take Charm of the Vampire just because it's a slight damage up, which is always nice to have on a run. And we will have our reroll ready for the boss, so it's no big deal. And we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into the boss here after we take this pill, I guess, which is a luck up. And yeah, we have Bumbino here. Bumbino is one of my least favorite bosses to fight. His attack patterns are just a little too crazy, honestly. But thankfully, as the Lost, we can take him out pretty safely. And we did just get Small Rock. Let's check out our deal with the devil. We are going to use our reroll here. I don't really want to have Maw the Void. I know it's alright. But, you know. Alright, let's try to get a reroll for Supper, because that's not an item we need. And I took my Shadow because basically there was no reason not to. And at least that gives us an out as something we can do if we actually do die. Alright, in our shop here, we do have Humbling Bundle, which we'll go ahead and buy because I think it can be pretty useful for runs, as we'll basically probably not run out of consumables at all. So yeah, let's just go now to our boss room and we'll re-roll the HP up we have, and it turns into Latchkey, which I guess is nice for the keys. And now we'll just go to the next floor and find the next item room or something. So here we have Isaac's bedroom, which is kind of rare, and we do get a free crawl space out of it, since it's not a ruined crawl space, or Isaac's room. And I guess we'll take Ouija board. Actually, no, let's re-roll it. Yeah, we can re-roll it because we don't really need spectral tears, and it's only a 0.3 tears up, so it's not really too important. So that was a pretty okay crawl space. We really need a speed upgrade because if you see our speed right now, it is quite abysmal for a character like the Lost, which kind of needs to dodge attacks. I don't know where we're gonna get speed, but hopefully we get like Dad's belt or something from the boss. Alright, here's our item room, and we have Sinus Infection, which is a great item. Sticky Tears are very good overall. They are very nice for kind of just dealing damage to tanky bosses because you can just get a large number of tears stuck onto them. So unfortunately we couldn't get Matchstick there, or we couldn't re-roll it into something, which I guess is alright. But we'll still have a charge ready for our boss here. So it's not really the end of the world. And we do have the Fallen, which is good because we will be getting a free Deal with the Devil item. Hopefully we get something like Brimstone, or any kind of speed upgrade, I guess would be nice. We'll see what we get though. Okay. Mom's Knife. We'll definitely take Mom's Knife and be happy we got it and move on to the next floor. Alright, so here's our next shop, and unfortunately it doesn't really look like there's anything too good in here, but I guess we'll buy card reading. It certainly can't hurt, and may as well get Bogo Bombs even though we already do have Humbling Bundle. I guess we could have donated our money to the shop, but it's fine. So I think I'm going to try to attempt Boss Rush on this run, since we do have Mom's Knife. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Our speed is quite terrible. I don't think we're going to be able to actually do Boss Rush with this speed. Even though we do have Mom's Knife, I don't really trust in my own abilities to dodge right now, at least with this kind of speed. But if we were to get some more speed upgrades, Boss Rush would definitely be on the table. Okay, here's the next item room, and we get Pisces. And Pisces, I guess, is nice for the tears up. And yeah, now basically all we have left is to go to Mom, and we do need the Fool card. I cannot forget about the Fool card. I'm pretty sure the marked skull was right here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we will go to the Mom boss fight and take her out, hopefully pretty easily. Alright, well, I guess I didn't show it, but in our boss trap room on the floor, we did end up getting Roid Rage, so our speed did actually go up, which does mean maybe I will actually attempt Boss Rush, and if I get hit, we can always use the Fool card to get out of there. So I think we may as well give it a shot. But at any point, if I do end up getting hit, I'm just going to use the Fool card to get out of there. Well, this is all assuming I actually beat Mother, or Mom, and I guess, as you can see, we did take her out pretty easily. We'll take the negative because the Polaroid does nothing for the Lost. And are any of these items worth doing this for? Capricorn, I think, is worth doing Boss Rush for. So let's go ahead and do it. And if I get hit at all, I'm just using the Fool card and dipping out of here. Okay, well, we got hit. We almost actually finished it. We had a couple rooms left, but I really don't want to risk it. As I mentioned, we do want to actually try to go for the Tainted Lost on this run, so that's still what I'm going to try to do. We'll have to do Boss Rush another time on the Lost. Okay, well, we just got a Heal the Devil teleport from a red chest there. And do we want Brimstone Bombs? It is pretty nice to have for the Beast, but actually, you know what? Let's go Brimstone Bombs. I don't think we've ever really had Brimstone Bombs before, so this may be a good opportunity to go for it. And before I forget, we do actually have an item in the Curse Room, which I am trying to re-roll into maybe a Guppy item or something, so let's go ahead and try to do that. Oh, and we get Guppy's tail. Okay, so that puts us at 2/3 of Guppy now. We basically just need to get lucky from a red chest now, because there's not going to be any more curse rooms, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure that that's the only way that we can get a Guppy item, but I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, here's our last item room of the run. And we have Mr. Mega or Mystery Item. I think we're going to re-roll here. And we'll take Explosivo. I'm not sure if it works with Mom's Knife, but I'm pretty sure it does. And if it does work, then I think it will be a nice DPS upgrade for probably just bosses, because we basically take out everything else instantly. We may as well play this Judgment here, since we do have the money for it. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's try to find our shop, because maybe we can find, like, I don't know, the stopwatch or something. Alright, here's our shop. And we do have Black Candle in here. Let's try to blow up the statue to get a nickel, which we did do. And I guess Black Candle is just going to be kind of nice. It won't really do anything for the run, besides, like, help us out on the Ascension. But I guess that still is sort of just a plus. Alright, so now let's do the Ascension. I'm not going to make you guys watch all of it. If anything interesting happens, yeah, I guess you'll see. Alright, well, here's our cracked key where we left Mom's locket earlier. And we will be taking that all the way up to home, where we will unlock Tainted Lost. Alright, and now we have completed our final floor of the Ascension, which means all that we have left are Dogma and the Beast. So we still do have our cracked key, which does mean it is time to unlock Pure Pain and Misery. As you can see, there he is. We have unlocked Tainted Lost. Alright, so the main objective for this run has been completed. Now all there is left to do is to beat Dogma and the Beast. But those two were definitely not my main objective for the run. Alright, we took out Dogma. I did actually get hit with Holy Mantle, but even if we do die, we still do have the Dark Judas transformation. I don't remember if we've beaten Beast with Dark Judas or not. I'm assuming we have. But at least we do have a crutch that will probably lead us to a win, even if we do end up dying. Okay, we're we're actually kind of cruising through this fight, mostly thanks to Mom's knife. I don't know how I didn't get hit there from that fire, but we didn't get hit, which does mean now we're on the last sort of ultra sin here. Ultra, or I guess horseman. Ultra death. And I think we'll be able to take him out before he gets too difficult, which does mean we should have our Holy Mantle charge for the beast, which is going to be very nice to have. But if we do get hit, it's going to be a little stressful. Okay, we didn't get hit. We have our Holy Mantle charge. All that's left between us and victory is the beast. And now would be a great time to take advantage of our Brimstone Bombs. Just because I think their whole effect will work on the beast whenever I use them. So they are pretty nice for this. Alright, well, we're just about done with the beast. He's on, or she's on the final phase here. Just gotta watch out for the spikes mostly, but I think this is actually gonna be a victory. We didn't get hit the whole time during the beast fight, which I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty good. Alright, well, looks like we actually did get the victory. What do we unlock from that? Oh, we unlock Hungry Soul. Okay, but we did unlock the Tainted Loss, so that's gonna be the end of the run. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more runs like this, and I'll see you guys in the next run.